start us off. And the kick goes out of bounds. An odd start to this game for sure. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands, it's Sands. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the and shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looks right for a quick completion. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Chris, it's a great gain, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. With the catch, it's Henry. Tackle, but first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On the ground, it's Sands.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, FAU.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Look out, room to run here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Cowboys will line up on 1st and 10.
Check. Here we go.
And there's the handoff. He's got room to run. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Well, Kirk, it's Florida Atlantic with the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Now here's the toss play. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And here's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Sam's. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's the tight end who makes the catch. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Man, I love this about this tight end. Whether you play zone and create windows you can just sit in, or here, man-to-man, he's got the athletic ability to run away from the defender, and a great throw here by the quarterback.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to the left. Oh, and he makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He knocks it through with confidence, and that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Breaking free at the 35. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, you practice this and you practice this, but honestly, Chris, it's more about luck than anything. That ball is deflected. Give the receivers a lot of credit because even if the ball is not to you, chances are the ball is going to go up in the air. Great awareness and hit the big touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Takes the field again. On the ground, Sands. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The shotgun running play call. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. Running play called on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. We'll hand it off.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The Cowboys starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. He's found some room at the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? 3rd down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the 1st down? So big yards, great awareness, and a 1st down for this offense.
Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Breaks into open space. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they jump on top here in the second half.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Working clock with the ground game. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Cowboys expecting just to run the clock out here in the final minute. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Toss play to the outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Now here's the toss play. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.